put my headphones on and you can test the volume?
Yeah, once we go to commercial. It's taking forever to get on.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting me up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, you know, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to high school basketball here on SummitCitySports.com. We're coming to you live tonight from Snider High School as the Snider Panthers will host the Bishop Luers Knights here on a chilly late fall evening from Fort Wayne. These two teams going in about the same direction right now, both teams just with one win apiece. Tonight, a team will get a win in the Summit Athletic Conference, and we'll be able to have a win in conference and be 1-1. The other team will fall to 0-2, and we'll have to do some catching up as the season progresses. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, log on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in any way that you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan's residential campus located in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu to learn more about becoming a Wildcat. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment in select programs and 100% pass rates on many license exams. With over 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. Visit sf.edu to learn more about becoming a Cougar. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. To learn more about our services, log on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Do you use the holidays to better yourself or take a break and slip into a funk? December 24th, 26th, 27th, and the 28th, Always 100 Basketball is putting on 2 Holiday Hoops camps for ages pre-K through 8th grade at both Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse in Fort Wayne and the YMCA of DeKalb County. To register, go online to always100basketball.com. Well, we've got about 10 minutes before we get started here at Snider High School. I want to thank Athletic Director Steve Zembo for hosting us here tonight at the friendly confines of Snider High School. Don't forget, we got boys basketball getting started this week. We had a big change here over the last 24 hours as Clevis Craig has left Concordia High School and come over here to Snider to join up with a very talented group of Panthers. They look to be possibly the odds-on favorite this year in boys basketball. Let's take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll preview these two teams. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. My name is Ryan Dellinger. I'll be your host for tonight's Summit Athletic Conference action between the hosts, Snider Panthers, and the visitors, the Bishop Luers Knights. Bishop Luers on the season, 1-3 overall. They're coached by Mark Pixley. He's 51-51 in his 5 years at Bishop Luers. Fort Wayne Snider checks in with a 1-4 mark. Greg Addison, the new head coach in his first year here, 1-4. The staggering ratings for Bishop Luers are 72.07. That's good for 103rd overall and 33rd in Class 3A. For Snider, they check in with a 61.93. That's good for 175th overall and 75th in 4A. Over the last 19 years, Bishop Luers holds the advantage over Snider 11-8. The last meeting 1 year ago today, Snider taking down Bishop Luers 56-47. Snider, their lone win on the season was a win over Huntington North. Their losses are to Noblesville, Columbia City, Dwenger, and Hamilton Heights. For Bishop Luers, their big win over Mississinawa this season. They've played some tough competition to start the season. The scheduler not very kind to Bishop Luers to get the season started with some of their injuries. They started off the season with one of the state's best 2A teams in Central Noble. Their point guard, Freeman, this week signed with the Ball State. So they have a loss to Central Noble on opening night. Then they took on a good Angola team and were defeated. And then they took on a Summit Athletic Conference foe in Southside. And Southside was able to take down Bishop Luers. So the two teams continue to warm up here from Snider High School. Snider on the season, they're averaging scoring 42 points and giving up 54, whereas Mark Pixley's Bishop Luers Knights, they're only scoring 44 and giving up 51. So if you look at the on paper stats, this looks to be a pretty competitive game between these two teams. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the starters. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back to Snider High School. We're about 3 minutes away from tip-off here in the Summit Athletic Conference matchup. Let's take a look at the starters. First for Bishop Luers, they'll start a 5'4" senior at guard, number 1, Caitlin Gray. They'll start at the other guard's position, another Gray, but that'll be Ashlyn Gray, number 11. She's also 5'4", so the twins will start at guard. At forward, they will start a 5'9" junior, number 21, Lydia Reinbold. At the other forward position, a 5'8" junior, number 32, Libby Bierbaum. And at center, number 34, a 5'8" junior, Dory Javins. For the Snider Panthers, they'll start at guard, number 3, a 5'5" senior, Naisha Hardy. At the other guard's position, a junior standing 5'8", number 10, Nikia Boone. A 5'7" junior, number 22, Peyton Gorman. Their leading scorer on the season, averaging about 18 points a game. A 5'6" senior point guard, number 23, Delisha Davis. And at power forward, a 6'2" freshman, number 45, Naisha Anderson. So some youth on the court tonight for the Snider Panthers for sure. Once again, the Panthers are led in scoring by Delisha Davis's 18 points and 8 rebounds per game. They also get a little bit of help from a few other players. Naisha Hardy averaging about 8 points per game for the Snider Panthers. For Bishop Luers, they're led in scoring this season by Lydia Reinbold. She's averaging, get this, 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists on the season for the junior. And then they have pretty much a balanced scoring attack after that, as both Gray sisters are averaging 5 points per game. Glenn averaging 6 points a game, and Libby Bierbon chipping in also with 5 points. So they're going to need a big game tonight from the entire cast if they want to beat this Snider team here at home. Let's take our final timeout. When we come back, we'll have the start of the Summit Athletic Conference game between Bishop Luers and the Snider Panthers. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Welcome back to Snider High School. It's just about ready for the start time of our Summit Athletic Conference match tonight between the Snider Panthers and the Bishop Luers Knights. When they get ready to do the announcements of the players, we will turn it over to the public dress announcer. So your starters again will be Gray, Reinbold, Bierbaum, and Javins. They're coached by Mark Pixley. So your starters for the Panthers again will be Hardy, Boone, Gorman, Davis, and Anderson. And the head coach is Greg Anderson. Now for our national anthem. Our anthem is played. We are ready to go. Bishop Luers will be dressed in their road black uniforms, white letters, red numbers. The Panthers in their home whites with gold or deep yellow color there tonight as their numbers. So these teams, Snider 1-4 on the season, Bishop Luers 1-3, both teams 0-1 in conference. Somebody will get into the win column in conference play tonight as Lydia Reinbold will go out to jump against Anderson, and we are just about ready to go here from Snider High School. A couple other high schools in attendance tonight. I see a lot of the Southside team has shown up. All three coaches sitting directly in front of us. Anderson and Reinbold to jump in. Here we go. It'll be controlled by Lydia Reinbold. She'll turn. She's left-handed. Over to Gray on the left wing. Back out to Javins. She'll drive and kick it to Beerbaum. Beerbaum back to Javins, and they'll look to set it up, and she'll drive right to the hoop. Misses the bunny, but right there is Beerbaum for the putback. Beerbaum not normally an inside presence, as she's more or less an outside shooter. Hardy with it now on the right wing. She'll come up top to Boone, and it'll come all the way around to Gorman. Davis in the corner, back up to Boone and over to Hardy. She's going to launch a three, and it's good. So Hardy on the board right away with the big bucket as Reinbold brings it up, guarded there by number 22, Gorman. Reinbold will back it out and reset the offense, gets a screen by Gray, and now kicks it to Javins. Javins a ball fake, get in the lane, layup up and off the side of the rim, no good. Deflects the ground and comes right back to Dory Javins. Gray with it. Reinbold will launch a long three. It's wide left. It'll go out of bounds on a turnover on Bishop Luers. Their first. 6:55 to play here in our first quarter. As Davis will bring it up, she'll be guarded there by Lydia Reinbold. Right side to Hardy. She'll look inside and now dribble back outside. She wants to reset the offense. Hardy with the early three for the Panthers. Davis thinks about it and gives it to Gorman. Now Gorman will launch a long three off the side of the rim, and Javins with the board. Corner to Ashlyn Gray, and they'll kick it up top to Javins off the back of the rim, and right there is Gray with the rebound. In the lane, Reinbold's left-handed shot, no good, and it'll come around to the shortest player on the floor, Hardy, and she'll take it the other way. Tries to get it to Boone and misses it. It'll be Panthers ball with 6:16 to play here in the first quarter under their own basket. Boone inbounds to Davis. She'll go baseline and is cut off. She'll have a big jump shot in the lane off of the glass. No good. And right there is Reinbold. She'll fire it up court to Gray. She gets bumped, throws it up and misses it. And there's miss rebound again. Daisha Hardy. Hardy has it. She'll look right side for Gorman. Gorman will travel, and that'll be a turnover on the Panthers. It'll be Lydia Reinbold inbounds in front of her own basket with 5:54 to play. She'll look and throw it into Caitlin Gray. She'll cross over on Davis, keep her dribble, kick it outside to Beerbaum. Three on the way off the side of the rim, no good. And Javins with another rebound. Her third one already in this first quarter. Two of them on the offensive boards. So Coach Pixley having a good game plan thus far. Gray with the ball now. She'll inbounds. She'll look, throw it to Beerbaum, who's got Boone posted up. And Boone blocks it out of bounds. And the ball will stay with the Panthers. Caitlin Gray to inbounds. She looks inside again for Beerbaum, and she's blocked by Davis. Davis will take off and start the transition the other way. Good little stutter step there, up off the glass, no good. Anderson with the board, and she's fouled by Reinbold. Reinbold will pick up her first, team's first, and I believe that will send the freshman to the line to shoot free throws for the Snider Panthers. Chance for the Panthers to take a 2-point lead. The freshman's first one up, off the side of the rim, no good. 5:32 to play. Pretty good crowd for a Tuesday night, though. Almost Turkey Day. And the second one up and good for the freshman. And here comes a look inside. Turnover by Javins. Snider will go the other way. Boone with it back over to Gorman. She'll get in the lane. Throw it up on that. That ball was blocked, and I think they'll say off of Anderson and out of bounds, and we'll have a sub come in. I believe that's Glenn. Or is that Gladding? Nope, that's 24. That is Glenn. She's in for the first time this year, or today. She's averaging 6 points a game, 4 rebounds, and an assist. And she'll get the pass. She's guarded by Anderson, and she'll bring it up the court. She'll get past Anderson, go right to the hoop, off the backboard, and no good. Boone with the rebound. Davis with it once again, guarded by Reinbold. She doesn't want to get on her too tight. Hardy with it once again. Right wing and up top to Boone. She'll lose control and get it back. 4:56 to play in our first quarter. Hardy tries to get in the lane, and she's cut off now. Gorman in the lane, looks underneath for Anderson. She's got a post up there and misses the bunny. It'll go around to Gorman, and she'll kick it outside to Davis. Davis will go baseline, lose it, and kick it to Gorman. And now the Panthers will set it up, and we'll have a timeout on the court. The Snider Panthers, I think Coach Gregory saw some stuff he didn't like there, so we'll see if it's a full or a... It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here at Snider High School. Once again, thank you for watching here on SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports and like our Facebook page for updated promotions. Don't forget also to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I want to wish good luck to this Friday to the Bishop Dwenger Saints as they will go down and play for the state championship Friday at 3:30 down at Lucas Oil Stadium. So congratulations to Coach Jason Garrett's team. His first full season as the head coach, and he's already taken the Saints to a state championship. Timeout is over. 4:33 to play here in our first quarter. Boone to inbounds it to Davis. Davis will dribble right. She'll go right to the hoop. Throw it cross court to Gorman, who's wide open for a two. Off the back of the rim and tipped out of bounds by Davis. Or excuse me, by Anderson. And Reinbold will inbounds. And the Panthers will press. She'll kick it in there to Ashlyn Gray, who's bumped by Hardy. And now to Glenn. Glenn a long three off the front of the rim. No good. Ball deflects around and goes right to Beerbaum. Gray with it once again. She'll look inside for Reinbold. The left-handed shot up, and she's fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. That foul was on number 10, Boone. Her first, team's second. Reinbold's first one up, and it'll roll around and drop in. Perrin in for Bishop Luers and Lee in for the Panthers. Reinbold will shoot a second one. And off to the left, and no good, and Gorman with her second rebound. She'll kick it up to Lee, who will drive and get cut off. So she'll back it up and give it to Davis. Good idea. Davis baseline, gets the ball deflected around. It'll go to Anderson, stronger than everybody else, and she'll put it up. Anderson with 3 points. She just out-muscled everybody for the ball. Parent will bring it up now. She's fouled by Davis. That foul on Delisha Davis, her first. Team's third. It'll be Gray bringing it up against Hardy. Hardy wants to steal that ball. You can see it in her eyes. And she'll turn it over, Will Gray. The third turnover now on Luers, and then turned right back over to Luers by Davis. It'll be Reinbold inbounds, 3:26 to play here in our first quarter from Snider High School. Reinbold will look and give it to Glenn. She'll turn around, launch a three, blocked by Anderson, out of bounds. The freshman doing some damage today for the Panthers. It'll be Ashlyn Gray to inbound. She'll look. And now kick it up top to Parent. Parent will turn and they'll lose it. Another turnover, and off goes Davis to the races. She'll run over Parent and hit the bucket. So Davis on the board with her bucket of the night. So Davis will shoot the bonus shot here. Has a chance to give the Panthers their biggest lead. And it's good. Javins will come back into the lineup and replace Beerbaum for the Bishop Luers Knights. Snider will stay in that press. Javins turns around and has Lee right in her face. So she'll bring it straight down the middle of the court and kicks it to Glenn. Glenn will ball fake. Jump stop, and she's hacked by Hardy. Hardy's first, team's fourth. It'll be inbounds under the Bishop Luers basket. Snider's got to be careful here. Oh, did they say she was shooting? All right. So Glenn will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Knights. Glenn's first one up and good. Glenn will launch a second one off the back of the rim. No good. It'll tip around off of Javins and out of bounds, and the Panthers will have the ball with 3:05 to play. And now here comes Luers as they'll set up in a press. And I'm not sure if they're going man-to-man or if it's a 1-2-2. That ball that gets deflected by Reinbold and picked up by Javins. She'll turn, go right to the hoop, put it up, and hit the shot. Quickly up comes Snider in the lane. Anderson, she's blocked by Glenn, gets her own rebound. Her rebound again misses, tipped out, and it'll come down to Gorman, and she'll give it to Davis. Davis baseline, hop step, jump in the lane, missed. And now controlled by Reinbold. She'll give it to Javins, who will lose it. Now we got a little bit of craziness on the court. It's a scrum. Anderson off the backboard. She'll miss her third shot in this possession. She'll throw it up and picked off by Javins. Kick right side to Gray. She'll drive. Kicks it up tops to Glenn. Glenn sees she's wide open. She'll launch a 3 and drain it, and we are tied up at 9. And here comes Hardy. She'll go baseline. She's cut off. Kicks it out to Lee. She'll launch the left-handed shot. Blocked and kicked up forward to Reinbold. The right-handed layup. Too hard off the backboard. Glenn there for the rebound. Wow. What a run by Bishop Luers. Down 9-3. They come back and take a lead 11-9 here at Snider High School. We'll take I'm looking to see, it's another 30-second timeout. Why don't we take a timeout? You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Running play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Bishop Luers on an 8-1 run, and they've taken the lead here in the first quarter over Snider. Snider led 8-3 at one point before Bishop Luers turned up the heat on defense, and Glenn came into the game and picked up 6 points in under 2 minutes. 1:30 to play in our first quarter. Glenn with it now. She's had the hot hand. She'll dribble and kick it to Parent, who will go back to Gray. Gray back to Parent, And they'll reset the offense, and now to Javins. She'll ball fake, get in the lane, gets stopped and gives it to Parent. Her runner from 14 feet off the glass, no good. Gets her own board, goes up with it, and she's fouled by number 44, Weeks Bryant. So Parent with a rebound, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 for Luers. 1:09 to play here in the first quarter. Parent averaging 4 points a game. And that one will go in. So the freshman in the game with some points. Chance to add to the lead, and she does. Nothing but net on that one. Quickly up the court comes the Panthers again. Now Hardy's trapped, and she's going to get called for a 5-second count. Nope, she'll throw it off the leg of Gray and out of bounds with 58 seconds to play. We have a sub coming in. Boone will come back in, and she'll replace. Trying to see who she was coming in for there. Snider snuck a player in on us on the timeout. Boone to inbounds. She'll look and fire it to Davis. Javins on Davis. Davis now to Gorman. Kicks it to Boone. Boone cross court now to Davis with 49 to play. Davis really wants to go to the hoop, and she keeps getting cut off. She'll kick it to a wide open Hardy. She'll launch a 3, and it's good for Nyesha Hardy. Her second 3 of the first quarter. And we've got ourselves a 1-point game with 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Glenn with it, and she'll throw it away. Gorman will come up with a loose ball and go the other way. Left-handed shot too hard off the backboard, and Beerbaum, I believe, and Beerbaum injured on the play. As she got tangled up there. They call it a jump ball, so 15 seconds to play. It'll be Snider ball. Weeks Bryant came right down on Libby Beerbaum's leg. Inside the pass, looking for Davis. No good, tipped out of bounds by a couple of Saints. It'll be Boone to inbounds. She'll look and fire it off of Gorman, and it'll go off her fingertips and out of bounds. And now Luers with the chance to take the final shot. It'll be Glenn to inbounds to Gray. Glenn wasn't looking when the official threw the ball to her. Completely surprised her. Under 10 seconds here. Ashlyn Gray will reverse and give it to Dory Javins. Javins is looking inside. 2 seconds. Parent will throw it up, and that'll do it for the first quarter. 13-12, Luers over Snider. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Back for the start of the second quarter here at Snider High School. Luers will have the ball. They lead 13-12. They trailed at 1 point, 8-3, but then went on an 8-3 lead, or 8-1 lead to take the lead. Left side now to a wide open Beerbaum, and she'll hit the 15-footer. Beerbaum already with 4 points on the night. Davis up to the hoop. Throws it over to Anderson, who's back into the lineup, and tipped away by Reinbold and out of bounds. Boone to inbounds. Davis with it now. She has yet to get it. Now she'll launch a long three. It's going to be short and rebounded by Dory Javins. Her fourth. She'll take off the other way. She gets away with a double dribble and hits the shot. Quick up the court comes Snider again. Gorman with it. She'll kick it back to Davis. Davis is going to get double team and fire it to Boone. Now to Gorman, who's wide open. She'll launch a three off the side of the rim. No good. Tipped and rebounded by Davis. She'll throw it up off the back of the rim and no good as Gorman gets the rebound and down goes Weeks in the lane. And now Reinbold will launch a three. And it's good for the lefty, the southpaw with the big three. Davis with it once again. She'll throw it back over to Boone, and now she'll come to Gorman. She'll go baseline, cut off by Parent. Spins, throws it up off the backboard. Right there's Anderson again to put it in. Javins will bring it up for Luers. They lead by 4. She'll kick it to Beerbaum. Beerbaum up top to Gray. She'll look for the screen from Javins. Gets it, goes to the hoop. Sees Anderson coming, throws it up off the backboard, and Davis with the rebound. And she'll lose, they'll say tipped out of bounds by Gray as Parent will check out, and back into the game comes Ashlyn Gray. 6:20 to play here in our first half. Don't forget, tomorrow night here on SummitCitySports.com, it's the start of high school boys basketball. I'll do Huntington North coming to Homestead to play. That should be two of the better teams in the area this season. Davis will be bumped there by Javins, and she'll go down. That'll be her first, team's third. You just have to think, Luers has played such good competition this season, and they're due for a big night, and maybe tonight's their night. Davis with the big hop step in the lane. No good. Right there, the youngster again. Davis with her 7th point, and the lead down to 2. Gray will kick it out to a wide open Beerbaum. Launches a three and drains it. That is Libby Beerbaum's game right there. Kicks cross court now to Hardy. In the lane, bumped by Beerbaum. No good. Reinbold with the rebound, and she'll take off the other way. She'll kick it to Gray, who will lose control. Kicks it out to her sister. She'll launch a three off the side of the rim, and Hardy there again with her 3rd rebound. And they'll kick it to Davis. Nobody picks her up. Inside to Anderson. Oh, blocked by Reinbold. That'll be her 2nd, and that'll send the freshman to the line to shoot 2. Coach Mark Pixley's got to be really careful here with Reinbold. She's got 2. See if she wants to leave her in there. Maybe Parent will come back in. Seeing if Glenn is on the court. No, they could. Yeah, Glenn's sitting at the scores table. The freshman first one, almost banked that sucker in. And, yep, here comes Glenn, and I think she's going to replace Reinbold, so Reinbold will sit with her 2 fouls. 5:22 to play in our first half. Second one up for the freshman, no good, didn't hit anything, so Javins with the rebound, her 5th. She'll come the other way and set up the offense. Glenn saw Glenn just too late in the lane. It'll be tied up. It'll go back to the Panthers as Parent up off the bench for the Knights, and she'll check in for Dory Javins. Boone to inbounds with 5:11 to play. And Luers will call off the press, and they'll go back and play in the half court. Pretty quick first half thus far. Davis with it. She'll dribble left and give it to Gorman. Gorman will jump, fire a 15-footer off the back of the rim. No good. And right there, Glenn and Anderson tie it up, and it'll go back to Luers on the alternate possession. And Gray with it now. See if they decide to run a set play. They're going to run some players pretty high up on there. They'll run a little high-low action, a little triangle action here on the right side before they reverse it. Now they'll come back. Glenn will lose it, kicks it inside to Parent. She'll turn and kick it to Beerbaum. Beerbaum's 14-footer air ball goes off of Davis and out of bounds. I think Beerbaum was anticipating someone coming to block her shot. Coach Mark Pixley yelling out the play to Glenn. 4:35 to play. Right there's Beerbaum. Good pass to her. Left-handed shot off the glass. No good, and Glenn will dribble it out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Snider Panthers. We thought these two teams would be pretty evenly matched. Their records say they should be. Both one 1-4, the other one 1-3, and both 0-1 in the Summit Athletic Conference. Davis to the rack and hits the shot. That time Luers just gave her way too much room. And there's another ball tipped out of bounds. Ashlyn Gray over to throw it in for the Knights. And she'll throw it into Parent. She'll turn on Davis. Now she'll go baseline. Nobody picks her up, so she'll fire it up off the side of the rim, and Gorman with the board. Gorman already with 4 boards in the first half. Delisha Davis once again sees a little room and fires it off the back of the rim. And right there is Anderson, and she misses the bunny. But it goes right to Hardy. Boone will drive and kick it to Hardy. She'll lose control, pick it up, and go left, and now Gorman with it. She'll look inside for Anderson. She's triple team, throws it outside to Boone. 2-pointer on the way off the side of the rim, and Beerbaum with her 4th rebound. Gray will push it up for Luers. Luers a ball fake. Snider going to a 2-3 zone all of a sudden. Gray baseline off the hand of Delisha Davis and out of bounds. First zone defense we've seen tonight coming from the Snider Panthers. Coach Greg Addison mixing up his defenses here in the second quarter. Wide open Parent standing in front. They don't want anything to do with Anderson, and it'll come out to Gray, and she'll reset the offense, 3:15 to play. Over to her sister, and now to Parent. Parent will turn, gets away with a walk, and gets around Anderson and throws it up. Parent with her 4th point. Davis with it once again. Her team trails by 5. Over to Boone, and they'll go to Gorman. Gorman will jump stop, fire a 14-footer hard off the back of the rim. On the floor, a couple players that'll come to Parent. She'll give it up, and then it's a turnover on Luers to Delisha Davis, and she's off to the races. Off the glass, no good, and Glenn with the rebound. And Parent will wisely back it out. She'll try to pick up a foul, kick it to Gray. Timeout on the court. Bishop Luers will take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Well, they threw a fast one on us there. They went from a full to a 30-second timeout, so we're right back here with 2:31 to play at Snider High School. One of our officials ready to throw it in, Doug Mackey. He'll hand the ball over to Caitlin Gray, and she'll give it to her sister, Ashlyn. So Ashlyn will go left, stop, reverse, and give it right back to her sister, who will drive and get cut off. Snider in that 2-3 matchup zone once again. Luers is patient on this possession. Good ball fake, and right back to Gray. Gray in the lane, kicks it out to Glenn. She'll launch a 3. No good, and Davis with the rebound. And it looks like we'll have a push on Snider. They'll call that on Weeks of Bryant. That'll be her second. Javins will jump up off the bench for Luers, and she'll replace Glenn. 2:09 to play. Luers leads by 5. It'll be Ashlyn Gray to inbounds. She'll look. She's going to gives it to her sister, kicks it out to a wide open beer bomb. 3, no good, too far, and it comes down to Weeks. Can Snider show some patience on this possession? Nope. Davis will go right to the hoop, throw it up, no good, deflects around, goes right back to Davis. She'll miss it. And on the floor, Gray, and we've got an injury on the court. I think Dory Javins hit in the nose on that last play, and we'll see if she's going to stay on the court for a minute. Dory Javins up off the court. She's ready to go. So both teams got to get back out on the court. There was no timeout. Possession arrow with the Snider Panthers for the last 1:48 here of our first half. Boone checked in, or excuse me, Lee into the lineup for the Panthers at the last dead ball. So Snider with a very small team on the court. Gorman, their tallest player. Glenn also back into the lineup. She replaces Javins. Snider will go to a 2-2-1 press. And all you got to do is get the ball to the middle, and the Knights do. And now they'll kick it outside. Parent will go baseline. Nobody picks her up. Runner in the lane. Off the backboard and good. Parent with her 6-point. 1:27 to play here in the first half. Davis wants to go one-on-one with Gray. Looks backdoor, deflects around, and goes to Luers. And now we'll have a tie-up on the court. Jump ball will go to Snider on the alternate possession. So after the turnover, the Panthers will control on the jump ball. They trail by 7 with 1:17 to play here in our first half. They'll look and fire it outside to Gorman. She gets around Parent, gets in the lane, fires it up, and the bank is open. I'll ask my cameraman, did she yell the bank was open on that play? Good kick over to Beer Bomb. She'll look, give it to Glenn, lay up in the lane, and good. A little give and go. Quick play there by the Knights. Little triangle Zen offense there for Bishop Luers. Under a minute to play. It's Hardy with the ball. She'll give it to Boone. And to Lee, she'll drive, gets cut off there, and she throws it up, and it goes in. So Lee will go to the line to shoot the and one for Snider. We've got a sub coming in. It looks like Dory Javins will check back in for Glenn. Dory Javins all right. She was down on the court. All right, so with Lee at the line, she could cut into the lead and cut it to 4 here for the Panthers. And off the side of the rim, and Beer Bomb with her 5th board. And then we'll have a travel on the junior. So Snider with the ball. They trail by 5, 42.3 seconds to go. And Boone on the wrong side, so she'll move over to the near side of inbounds for the Snider Panthers. And she'll give it to Davis. Davis in the lane. The runner up off the back of the backboard and in. Shooter's roll there for Davis. And she steals it. Turns, fires a 3. Gets hammered. No call, but it'll come down to Hardy. And then a foul, or will they say, yes, they're going to call a foul on Caitlin Gray. It'll be inbounds now to Davis. A 3 to tie before halftime. 20 seconds to play. Is she going to just dribble it out the first quarter? She is. And now this Luers in a 1-2-2 zone. Kicked outside to Gorman. She launches a 16-footer and good. 6 seconds to play. They'll inbounds to Parent. She'll give it to Gray. Gray will not take a shot, and that will do it for the first half. At halftime, it's Luers 29, the Snider Panthers 28. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the scoring in the first half. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Halftime here at Snider High School, and has been a fast-paced girls' high school basketball game. And what an exciting game we've had thus far. Snider led early, 8-3, and then Luers pretty much took control all the way until the last minute of the first half before Delisha Davis and the Snider Panthers stormed back, and now they only trail by 1 point. For the Panthers, they've got 6 points from Hardy, 2 from Lee, 6 from Gorman, 7 from Delisha Davis, and 7 from the freshman, Anderson. She also has 4 boards. For Bishop Luers, they've got 6 from Parent off the bench, 4 from Reinbold, 8 from Glenn off the bench, Beerbaum with 7 already, and 4 from Dory Javins. But Javins doing most of her damage on the boards here at halftime for Bishop Luers. About 8 minutes to go before we get going here in the second half. Let's take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about this game a little bit more. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Welcome back to Snider High School. We are at half. Got about 6 minutes before the two teams get back out on the court. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, log on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana's #1 automotive group, with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in any way that you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan's residential campus located in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu to learn more. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment in select programs and 100% pass rates on most license exams. With over 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. Visit sf.edu to learn more about becoming a Cougar. Do you use the holidays to better yourself or to take a break and slip into a funk? December 24th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, Always 100 Basketball is putting on 2 holiday hoops camps for ages pre-K through 8th grade at both Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse in Fort Wayne and the YMCA of DeKalb County. To register, go online to www.always.100basketball.com. Parkview Sports Medicine is the area's largest integrated sports medicine team, specializing in services from every level of athlete, no matter if they're trying to get better at what they do or recovering from injury. Our experts coordinate your care in a state-of-the-art facility in our community. To start your journey, visit us at ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. Both teams, it just looks like Luers has come back out on the court thus far. Well, the Panthers held an early 8-3 lead. They looked to be in control, but then Bishop Luers started hitting shots from the outside, namely Beerbaum and Glenn, who came in off the bench, and they were able to take control. They pretty much dominated the time of possession, were able to get good looks at the basket, and were able to jump out to a late 5-point lead here in the first half before the Panthers ran off 4 quick points to trim it to 1. The Panthers getting some good play on the inside by the freshman, Anderson. She has 7 points and 4 rebounds, and quite frankly, Luers just doesn't have any answer for her inside as of yet. For Luers, they've controlled the ball. They've only turned the ball over 7 times, and they've done a good job working it around and getting some good wide-open shots. They don't really have much of an inside presence. Their real inside presence is Reinbold, and she's a natural outside left-handed shooter forward, and she's about the only one they have. Dory Javins doesn't mind getting in there and mixing it up as well for Bishop Luers. Once again, Snider on the season 1-4, 0-1 in conference play. Bishop Luers 1-3 on the season and 0-1 in conference play. For the Panthers, their lone win on the season was to Huntington North. They've got losses to Noblesville, Columbia City, Dwenger, and Hamilton Heights. Luers' lone win on the season to Mississinawa. But they've played a pretty tough non-conference schedule and a conference game already. They took on one of the 2A's. They took on the 2A defending state champions in Central Noble on opening night and were defeated. And then they got beat by Angola and then Southside in their last meeting. So one of these teams will walk away here tonight at Snider High School with the win in the Summit Athletic Conference. Why don't we take our final timeout? When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Back here at Snider High School for the start of the second half here between the Panthers and the Knights. The Panthers trail by 1. It'll be Bishop Luers' ball to start the second half here at Snider. On the court for the Panthers, I see Davis, Gorman, Anderson, Hardy, and Boone. For Bishop Luers, they'll have Javins, Caitlin, and Ashlyn Gray, Beerbaum, and Reinbold. So both teams with their original starters on the court as we start our second half. Gray will control and give it to Beerbaum. Snider will start in a man-to-man. She'll kick it down low to Reinbold. Gray with the floater over the top of Hardy and off of Gray and out of bounds and back to the Panthers. So the Panthers with a chance, believe it or not, to take the lead with this possession. And they've got their big freshman in there, number 45, Anderson. Look if they try to go right to her early here in the second half. Gorman will launch a long three, a line drive, no good. Javins comes out of nowhere, catches the ball. She'll go the opposite direction, no good. Right in there's the little gal, Ashlyn Gray. Reinbold picks it up, and she's fouled. I believe they called that on Hardy. That'll be her second, team's first, and that'll send the junior to the line to shoot two. Reinbold's first one up and off the left side of the rim and no good. Luers shot 4 of 7 in the first half. Second one up, and it'll roll around and drop in. And a 2-point lead now for Luers. Boone over to Gorman. She'll kick it to Hardy. Hardy will drive and kick it to Davis. And Luers now in a 2-3 all the way across court to Gorman. Underneath to Davis, who's wide open. She puts it in, and we are tied at 30. Shot up and good. Gray with her first bucket. 2-point lead right back. Davis, a big hop, kicks it out to a wide open Gorman. Line drive, no good. And Dory Javins with another rebound, her 7th. She'll push it up the court, kick it outside to Gray. She'll launch. And good, a 3-pointer. Caitlin Gray with a 3. So lead back to 5 in the lane. Davis jumps up off the rim, no good. And it'll come down to Reinbold. And I hear Snider's coaching staff yelling to the girls to get back. Reinbold picks up her dribble, kicks it outside to Gray. She'll drive in the lane. Nobody picks her up, so Beerbaum will spot up, launch a 3, and she'll drain it. 8 quick points by Bishop Luers. They're on an 8-0 run. Gorman with it now for Snider. She's got to be careful not to get called for a carry. The official's not even looking at her. Now she'll get called for a travel. Whistle on the court. I see Lee up off the bench, and she'll check in for Anderson. Anderson will take a seat with 5:47 to play in our third quarter. We darn near played a whole 3 minutes without a whistle. Caitlin Gray will go right side and give it to Beerbaum. She'll look inside for Javins. Now over to Caitlin Gray. Gray will drive on Lee, loses her balance, and picks up the ball. Timeout on the court, Bishop Luers. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
So running play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
It'll be Reinbold to inbound. She'll look, fire it to the corner. Now to Gray. She'll turn, she'll look. She tried to hit Dory Javins cutting, but she was cut off there by Delisha Davis. Now Davis on Gray. And that'll be cut off again. Gray steps through the double team and turns it over. And now it's Boone off to the races for the Panthers. In the lane, no good, deflects around, and it'll go over to Gray, and they'll kick it all the way up to Gray. She'll throw it up, no good. Javins and Beerbaum right there. Beerbaum misses the bunny, and will she get her own rebound? They'll get called for a tie-up. So it'll be Snider ball after the tie-up. Beerbaum already in this game with 6 rebounds. Delisha Davis will tuck her jersey in, and she'll get the inbounds pass. And now Luers back into a man-to-man defense, or is it a 3-2 matchup? It might be a 3-2. It's a 3-2 matchup zone. Good look now to Hardy. She'll go baseline, and she's cut off by number 11, Ashlyn Gray. She'll pick up a foul as she tries to stop Hardy. Each team with 1 team foul here in the second half. It'll be Hardy to inbounds. She'll look, she tries to give it to Davis. She might get hit with the 5-second. Nope, she'll turn it over. Snider with just 7 turnovers. Beerbaum launches another 3, and good. Timeout on the court, the Panthers. They trail by 11. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on Summit City Sports.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Delisha Davis will bring it up the court for the Panthers. They trail by 11. They tied it at and we're going to have a foul called on either Javins or Gray. They're going to call that on Javins. That'll be her second, team second. Snider came back in this and tied it up in the second half, but Luers on an 11-0 run. Lee with it in the lane, the left-handed shot off the glass, no good. Boone right there to rebound for the Panthers. She'll miss it, and it'll be tipped out of bounds by Lee. Ryan Bold inbounds with 4:18 to play here. She'll kick it into Ashlyn Gray. And now Snider will extend their pressure a little bit up to half court. Gray picks up her dribble, and she'll step through it. And we have another timeout on the court as Mark Pixley will use another timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Reinbold will inbound to Gray. They'll give it right back to Gray. She'll look underneath, almost turns it over, and now inside to Reinbold. She'll turn, kick it outside to Ashlyn Gray, around to Caitlin Gray. And Snider extending their defense a little bit more here in the third quarter. Good look into Javins. Javins will look down the road to Reinbold. She'll kick it all the way over to Gray, who'll kick it over to her sister. She'll reverse and go right back to her sister, and now to Beerbaum. Beerbaum has it deflected by Gorman. She'll look for Javins. Javins got a big size differential there on Wade. Now over to Beerbaum and back to Gray. Luers running some time off the clock on this possession. Good look now to Javins. Javins in the lane. She gets blasted, no call. And the 9th turnover leads to Davis on the run for the Snider Panthers. Big step, no good. And right there is Bishop Luers. Reinbold picks up the loose ball, goes up and lays it in. Lee with it. She'll drive, gets cut off, throws it up off the back of the rim, and rebounded by Gray. She'll go to the hoop, give it to Javins. She'll miss it, get her own rebound, kicks it out to Beerbaum. Launches another three off the front of the rim, and Reinbold there. She'll miss it, and Gorman comes up with it for the Panthers. Her 5th board. Alicia Davis with it once again. Over to Hardy. It's Lee with a jumper, an air ball, but it goes right to Anderson, and she puts it in the bucket. Anderson's first 2 points of the second half, and the Panthers stop the 13-0 run. There's Gray with a long three, and she'll drain it. Caitlin Gray with the long three. Davis again guarded by Javins, gets away with a little bit of push. Now Gorman will launch a long three, and she'll drain it. Or did they call that a... No, they called it a three. Thought I heard the public address announcer yell too. Gray with it once again. She'll go to her sister, and they'll go over to Beerbaum on the right side. She'll look, throws it off the foot of Javins, and it's Hardy to the races. She'll throw it up off the glass, count the basket, and the foul will be on Bishop Luers. We'll see if it's on one of the Gray sisters. I believe it's number 1. That'll be her 3rd. Into the lineup for Bishop Luers, Glenn and Parent. They'll replace Javins and Beerbaum with 1:38 to play in our third quarter. And the free throw up, hard off the back of the rim, deflects over to Parent. Here comes Gray. She'll give it to Glenn. Glenn sees a wide open lane, goes to the hoop, misses the bunny, and Gorman with their 6th board. She'll push it up to Davis. Davis with a quick hop, loses control, throws it outside to Gorman. She'll launch a long one again. And is it a 2? No signal, so it was a 2. Reinbold with it with 1:10 to play here in the third quarter. She'll turn it over. Davis off to the races, over to Hardy. Hardy up off the glass. Davis tips it, misses it, comes right to her, and she'll have a chance to shoot free throws. The Panthers on the night shooting just 2 of 6 from the line, but it leaves to Davis over there to shoot. That foul on number 10, Parent, that'll be her 2nd. Davis can cut into this lead. The shot up and good. And the lead now just 6 for the Knights. And the second one off the front of the rim, no good. Gorman with the board, up quick off the backboard, and it'll deflect around to Reinbold. Up to Gray now, and the Bishop Luers will back it out. Under a minute to play here in our third quarter. Glenn launches a long three and hits it. I'll tell you, Glenn's got ice in her veins. That's why she's come right in the game and hit a big bucket from downtown. We'll see who they call this foul on. That'll send Davis back to the line to shoot 2. 21, Reinbold will pick up her third. Davis at the line shooting 2. Her first up and good. .32 seconds to play here in our third quarter. Davis will shoot the second one. And same thing off the front of the rim, and she'll get her own rebound. She'll go baseline, throw it up off the glass, and make the shot. And a pick there. Up to the hoop. Hardy, she hits the shot. The lead just 4 for Bishop Luers. Glenn will throw it up to Parent. And a travel called on Parent. Ball back to the Panthers with 4 seconds to play in our third quarter. Now, if I was Luers, I'd have to come up and at least try to have some token pressure here. So Glenn will come up into the near side, and they'll roll it up to Davis. She'll pick it up with 4 seconds. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, throws it to Hardy, launches a 3, good if it goes, no good. At the end of 3, 49-45, Luers leads. We'll take a timeout. We'll have the start of the final quarter when we come back. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
We're ready for the final quarter here at Snider High School. It's Luers leading Snider 49-45. It'll be Reinbold inbounds. She'll give it to Gray. Snider turned up the defense at the end of the third quarter, was able to produce some turnovers and able to get back in the game. Good look inside to Reinbold. She'll kick it outside to Glenn. Glenn with some patience and gives it to Parent. Parent looks outside, finds a wide open Gray off the side of the rim, and right there's Hardy with the rebound, and then she has it tipped away by Parent. Quickly comes Parent up the other side. She'll launch a 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound in the lane and gets called for a travel. Oh, nope, they'll call a foul. So Hardy will get banged with a foul. That'll be her third. Into the lineup comes Dory Javins. She'll replace Reinbold. I don't think Reinbold will sit there for very long. Inbounding is Caitlin Gray. She'll fire it up top to Javins. Javins will dribble in the lane and kick it over to Glenn. She'll launch a 3 and drain it. Glenn's third 3. Davis once again, she's guarded by Javins. She'll kick it to Gorman. Gorman will drive to the top of the key and give it to Hardy. Hardy in the lane. Shot up, no good, and they'll call a foul on Anderson, her first, team's fourth. And Boone up off the bench for the Panthers, and she'll replace Kipney. So it'll be Ashlyn Gray to bring the ball up with 7:05 to play here in our final quarter. Over to Gray. Snider in a 2-3 zone again. Javins will pick up her dribble and kick it to Gray. Gray over to her sister. And that wide open is Glenn again. She'll launch another 3. A little too strong on that one. and it'll go to Dory Javins. She'll rebound it, save it. And I think they're going to call a foul on Naisha Hardy. If that is, that's her fourth. So we'll see where Coach Addison goes with her fourth foul. She's got to be careful. And a travel on Caitlin Gray. The 13th turnover on Luers. Up off the bench is Lee. She'll replace Hardy. Hardy will sit down with 6:36 to play here in our final quarter. Panthers trail by 7. Davis, she wants everybody to clear out. I think she wants to go one-on-one with Javins. Nope, she'll give it to Gorman. Gorman back to Davis. She'll launch a long three, and good. And here comes the Panthers again. Delisha Davis with 16 points. In the lane is Parent. She'll give it to Javins. Javins will go hard to the hoop with the foul and hits the bucket. Javins will go to line to shoot the and one. That foul was on number 45, Anderson. That's her second, team's fifth. Javins free throw, good. Whistle on the court. Reinbold will check in for Ashlyn Gray. And it's a 7-point lead. Davis to Boone. Boone will go to the rim. She's cut off, and it goes right to Anderson. She'll throw it outside to Davis. Davis will back up and throw it back inside to Anderson. She'll put it up off the glass and hit the bucket. Anderson with 11. And the lead down to 5. And Davis picks off the pass. She'll go the other way. Big dribble. Scoop shot. No good. Gorman and Gray battling. Javins comes up with a loose ball. She'll go right to the rim. Jump stop up off the glass. No good. Anderson with the big board. And tipped by Parent out of bounds. Some serious hustle going on right now by these two teams. A good, competitive Summit Athletic Conference game tonight. 5:18 to play. Davis on Javins again. She'll dribble, kicks it outside to Lee. Off the glass, no good, over the back. Anderson, and we've got to see how Gray's doing here. She got a knee right in the thigh from Delisha Davis. That one hurts, and I think she's going to go take a seat. Those are one of the ones you don't want to sit down because that's going to tighten up in a hurry as Davis's knee went right into the thigh of Caitlin Gray. So Ashlyn Gray will bring the ball up with 5 minutes to play. Over to Reinbold and tipped, and it'll go to Glenn. She'll fire it up. No good. Deflects off the backboard. Scrum on the ground. Javins hits the floor hard again. Tie up. The ball will go back to Snider. Boone will inbounds to Davis. Snider needs a good possession right here, and they need to get a good shot. Davis will bring it up and give it to Gorman on the left wing. She's cut off there by Parent. In the lane, Boone. She'll throw it up. Hits off that rubber matting on there and goes over to Gorman, and then rebounded there by Reinbold. Reinbold will bring it up and give it to Javins. She'll ball fake and give it to Parent. Parent goes baseline and cut off. Inside to Glenn. She'll turn, come back up with the left hand, misses the bunny. Boone with the rebound, and she'll give it up to Delisha Davis. Davis is trailed by 2. Knight. She'll go right to the rim, throws it up. And it looks like she stepped on somebody's ankle. It's a turnover. And Davis down on the court with an injury. She's had a history with those ankles. That's not the first time I've seen her turn it here at Snider. So with that injury timeout, we'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
A running play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Delisha Davis helped off the court by her trainer, and it might possibly be her father out there helping her walk over to the bench. And back into the game for the Panthers will be Hardy. Hardy's got to be careful. She's got 2 fouls. Or excuse me, she has 4 fouls. It'll be Reinbold to inbounds to Ashlyn Gray. Gray will be guarded by Lee. Snider in a 1-3. Actually, they're in a 2-3 matchup once again. Inside to Beerbaum, who just checked back in. Runner in the lane, blocked by Anderson. And Lee with the ball for the Panthers, and she'll lose it out of bounds. Panthers with 10 turnovers, Luers with 14. Reinbold to inbounds. And she'll give it to Ashlyn Gray. Good look underneath the Reinbold. She'll turn and give it to Glenn. Glenn, for the first time, doesn't shoot and passes it. Parent with a long 3, no good, and they're going to call a push on Beerbaum as she, with the other hand, her left hand, pushed Anderson in the back, and that'll be her first. I was going to say they had the wrong player up there. So both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way here at Snider. 3:38 to play as Hardy brings it up. Well, will Snider get their offense? Lee with it, now to Boone. Boone will go to her right and cut off by Beerbaum, and then up top to Gorman. Gorman will dribble and give it back to Boone. She'll go baseline and get it and kick it outside to Lee. She'll launch a 15-footer off the front of the rim and rebounded there by Ashlyn Gray, her 5th. Snider needs to show some good patience here. Her sister at the score table, she'll check in at the next dead ball. Clock ticks down to 3 minutes to play here in our final quarter. Gray loses control. Will dribble around Hardy, and they'll throw it now to Parent. Parent back to Gray. Now back to Beerbaum. Luers taking some air out of the ball on this possession. Reinbold up, air ball, no good. She was on the out-of-bounds line, throws it in. Turnover on Luers, their 15th. And Gray will check in for Parent. So Caitlin Gray back into the game after getting kneed in the thigh by Delisha Davis. Hardy will bring it up and kick it to Lee. Lee in the lane, up off the glass, no good, deflects around to Libby Beerbaum. Beerbaum with her 6th board, and now Gray off to the races. She'll come up, hip from behind, and we'll see if we have a turnover. A couple Knights will tie it up, and we have a timeout on the court. Bishop Luers will take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
2:26 to play here in our final quarter from Snider High School. Luers leads on the road tonight 55-50 over the Snider Panthers. During that timeout, Delisha Davis back up off the bench for the Panthers and into the game. She is limping, so if I was one of the Gray sisters, I would try to take her on, and that's a turnover on Dory Javins. And I think Delisha Davis wants somebody else to come up and bring this ball up, and she yells at Hardy, and Hardy will bring it up for the Panthers. Hardy now guarded and gives it to Boone. Boone guarded there by Bierbaum and over to Davis. She'll launch a long three, high up in the air, and good. Davis with her 19th point. The lead down to 2 with 2 minutes to play. Good look inside to Javins. She'll turn and has it deflected away. And Davis with it now for the Panthers. They can tie or take the lead with this possession. Gorman launches a three off the front of the rim. Weeks Bryant with the rebound, and she is fouled on the ground by number 11, Ashlyn Gray. And did they say she was shooting? So she'll go to the line to shoot two. Weeks Bryant at the line for the first time tonight. Her first one off the front of the rim, no good. And Glenn back into the lineup for Dory Javins. Bierbaum will go down to the lower block, play the low position now for Bishop Luers on this foul shot. Luers has to be aware of that last shot. It hit the front of the rim. If it does it again, it could come right back to it, but no, it's good for Weeks Bryant. And now Snider will come up and pressure the pressure Luers. Reinbold will bring it up and give it to Bierbaum. Bierbaum in the lane, good pass to Gray, and it rolls around and goes in. Ashlyn Gray with a big bucket. Davis with it now. She'll step back, launch a three off the side of the rim. Wow, what a block out there by the entire Luers team, as all 5 of them had a wall build up underneath. Gray will go to the hoop, give it to Glenn, kicks it outside to Gray off the side of the rim, no good. And I think we're going to have a foul on Reinbold. Her 4th, as she came soaring in for the rebound. If Gray had hit that shot, it would have been a dagger for sure. We'll go the other way, and I think Boone may go to the line to shoot 2. No, it'll be a 1-1 for Weeks Bryant. The Panthers just 4 of 12 from the line. Make that 5 of 12. And make it 6 for 13. Lead back down to 2. Second one up and hard off the back of the rim. And Boone chases it down for the Panthers. And we'll have a timeout on the court. The Panthers will take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
It'll be Snider's ball with 1:11 to play here in the game. They trail by 2. And we'll see if they can get a good shot on this possession. Davis with it now. She'll turn, go baseline. She'll get cut off, and she'll turn it over. Just the 11th turnover on the Panthers as Reinbold comes up with a loose ball. And she'll give it up to Glenn. Glenn turns, gives it to Beerbaum. She thinks about it and gives it back to Glenn. Under a minute to play. Oh, a turnover. Nope, we thought it was going to be a turnover, and now a foul called, I believe, on Gorman of the Snider Panthers. That'll be her second, but that'll send Reinbold to the line to shoot free throws. The 1-1 now for Luers. 52 seconds to play. Reinbold's first one up, rolls around and goes in. And the lead back to 3. A chance to make it a 2-possession game. No good. Weeks Bryant with a big board. She'll kick it up to Davis. A 3 to tie. Throws it up in the lane off the glass. No good. And it'll come down to Glenn. Glenn will have it picked from behind. And now Snider will go the other way. Boone with it. She'll get around one player. Throws it up a little short. Weeks with it. Back to Boone. And she's fouled by Reinbold. And if that's on Reinbold, that'll be her 5th. So for Reinbold, she'll check out with 8 points and 7 rebounds. And that'll send Boone to the line to shoot 2 for the Panthers with 31 seconds to play. And it looks like Parent will come in and replace Reinbold. And also Javin's up off the bench. It'll be 2 shots now for Boone. Her first one in and out. Not much arch on that one. I think out of the game will go Glenn. And the Panthers will need to block out here. 31.1 seconds to play. And here's the second one. And in and out as well. And they'll call a push on Weeks Bryant from behind. And that'll be her 3rd. And we'll go the other way and shoot free throws. I think it's Dory Javins that'll have the opportunity to put the ball in the basket. She'll shoot 1-1. And we see Anderson at the scorer's table to check in for the Panthers. And they'll let her into the game, and she'll replace Weeks Bryant. And even 30 seconds to play here in our game. Javins could make this a 2-possession game with this foul shot. She'll eye it, fire it, and nothing but net. And Javin's second one. Short off the front of the rim and goes right to Boone. She'll give it up to Davis. Davis up the court. She'll go right to the hoop, throws it up, off the backboard and good. Timeout on the court, the Panthers. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
So running play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Delisha Davis's bucket here with under 20 seconds to play has cut the margin to just 2 for the Panthers. Davis on the night with 21 points and 6 boards. Can Luers hang on and win a non-conference road game here in the Summit Athletic Conference? They've done a good job. They've hit 10 three-pointers in this game. And they've done a nice job from the foul line as well, shooting an outstanding 9 for 11. So with just 20.9 seconds to go, it will be Luers' ball, and they'll need to go the length of the court. Gray will inbound. She can run the baseline, and she moves. She'll give it to her sister, and she'll dribble it up the court, get across the timeline, and be fouled by Gorman. Gorman will pick up her 3rd, and at the line, will be Ashlyn Gray. So it's 1-1 now for Gray. She'll launch and hit the first one. Big free throw there for Luers. Luers 10 of 12 from the line. Second one in and out, and it'll come down to Boone. And here comes Davis and the Panthers. She'll throw it out to a wide open Gorman. 3 on the way and good. 4 seconds, we're tied up. And we've got a whistle on the court. And I believe Luers will go to the line to shoot 2 with .2 on the clock. I believe that foul was on Hardy. It is on Hardy, her 5th. And she'll leave the game with 10 points. $10 points, 5 rebounds. And the officials converge at mid-court. Do we have a timeout? Or are they just discussing who's at the line? Or even if it was a foul, I'm not sure. This Gorman's big three-pointer with 4 seconds to go. And I believe they called an intentional foul. I believe. Yes, so all Gray needs to do is hit 1 out of 2 here, and there's 1.2 seconds now on the clock. So now Gray will step to the line. She just needs to hit 1. Her first one up and off the side of the rim, no good. So Caitlin Gray, we'll see what the senior's made of right here. And good. Maybe the shot of the night for Bishop. Oh, and it's also ball back to Luers. Timeout on the court. Bishop Luers, they'll use their last one. And now all they've got to do is get the ball inbounds. Coach Pixley uses his last timeout. So an intentional foul called right there at the end on Snider gave Luers free throws with 1.2 seconds to go. Let's take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the last 1.2 seconds. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
So running play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in North.
We're back out of the timeout here. There's going to be 1.2 seconds to go. All Luers needs to do is try to get it in bounds. I would just throw it up in the air towards the other basket and have somebody tip it. Time will certainly run out. Anderson will guard Gray. She'll look. She'll throw it in. It gets tipped. And I think they're going to say that's it. It's Bishop Luers 61, the Snider Panthers 60. What a game here at Snider High School between two Summit Athletic foes. For the Snider Panthers, they'll drop to 1-5 on the season, 0-2 in conference play. They got 10 points from Naisha Hardy and 5 rebounds, 2 points from Lee. Boone didn't get any points, but she had 8 rebounds. Gorman was 16 and none bigger than the one that tied it up at 60 with 4 seconds to go. Leading the way for the Panthers tonight, number 21, Delisha Davis with 21 points and 6 rebounds. Weeks Bryant with 2 points. 11 points for the freshman Anderson and 5 boards. For Bishop Luers, they'll improve to 2-3 on the season and 1-1 in conference play. They got 7 points from Caitlin Gray, but the big one tonight, the free throw on the back end of the intentional foul, where she hit the second one to give Luers the 1-point lead and the win tonight. So she has 7 points and 4 boards. Parent off the bench with 6 points and 4 rebounds. Ashlyn Gray with 5 points and 5 boards. Lydia Reinbold with 8 points and 7 rebounds. Kennedy Glenn with 14 points and 2 rebounds. They got 8 points from Dory Javins, and she also had 9 rebounds. But tonight's Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, number 32, a junior, Libby Bierbaum, with 13 points and 7 boards for Bishop Luers. So Luers wins an exciting game here at Snider tonight. Well, that will do it. We'll wrap it up here. And it's Bishop Luers 61, the Snider Panthers 60. From my cameraman, Ryan Stillebauer, I'm Ryan Dellinger, and you've been watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com. That's it.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuro assessment and how in-depth the neuro assessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting me up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, you know, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.